We're going to address the asymmetrical weight shift that we see in the squat. So when I see someone, and I'll do it from behind, when I see someone, and typically I do it from an overhead position from here, and we go down, and you'll see them squat down, and they'll shift a little bit to this direction, or they'll go down, and they'll shift over, right? Go down, and then maybe they'll shift up and over, or they shift down like this. So what we want to do with a asymmetrical shift is do a few exercises, just a couple corrective exercises, and you can do them as a little bit of a warm-up. Shouldn't take you more than 5-8 minutes. All right. So the first one we'll do right now. All right. So you're gonna need this piece of equipment, just a foam roller. It should be, they vary in, their firmness. This one has a little solid core into it, so it may be a little more firm. But what we need to do is we're going to do about 5 exercises. And first of all, with your asymmetrical shift, if you want to work the side that you, on this exercise, you want to work the side that the shift is going to. So on that last example I showed, my shift is going to my right side. So what I want to do is I want to work this TFL or the IT band. And we're only doing each one of these for like 30 seconds. So what you're going to do is find the tender area, like no tender, no tender, no tender. Right there. I just stay on that for 30 seconds. I don't roll. This is not a, pizza dough. And I move. Once I feel the pressure is gone, or the pain's gone, or the soreness is gone, I move to the next one. And right there. Same thing here. Go to there. All right. The next one I'm going to do is the adductors. So I'm going to work the same side that my shift is going to, and the adductor is also kind of like the groin muscle on the inside. It's the motion when we're going like this. If we're doing jiu-jitsu, if you're playing on whatever side you're playing on, and you're putting pressure into it, you're bringing your knee down, you're adducting, right? So what we want to do is we want to roll that out too, on the same side that we have the shift to. So go until you find your tight spot, a little bit of a pain, and then just sit on there for 30 seconds. And if you got a little bit more, go there. It should go away. If it goes away in 30 seconds, just go to find the next one. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the calf, the gastroc, right? So the same side. Feel free to do both sides if you want. There's no harm. I don't think there's any harm in doing both sides. But right now, you definitely want to get this side. So what I like to do is put my calf right on it, find the spot. A lot of people you see rolling. We're not doing that. We're just rolling until we find the spot. And then if it hurts just to do this with one leg, that's fine. Just do that. If you don't feel much there, or it's just barely there, put a little more weight on it. Again, these are progressions. If you need a little bit more, you elevate your butt off the ground, right? And roll until you find it. All right? So the next thing I want to do is I want to work kind of the glute side, the opposite side, right? It's kind of the not so much the actual glute, but it's the performance that's in there. And what I do is just pick up my leg and cross. And find it, and just sit on it again. Right? This is calling this self myofascial release. And this is kind of what we do before we start lengthening the muscle. So we want to get some blood flow in there. All right? And then the next thing you can do is do both of them. And we're just going to do that, the bicep femoris, which is the back of your hamstrings. Right? So I like to put again, on the roller, find where your sore spots are. You can cross your feet, you can leave them uncrossed. And try to get up as upright as you can. And find those sore spots. Right? And then another 15, 30 seconds here. All right? Okay, then we'll go on to the next exercise. The next exercise we're going to do is the stretching part of it, or basically lengthening. Lengthening is the stretching. So what you want to do is you want to lengthen or stretch out the side that you're shifting to. And again, there's no reason why you can't do both sides. This is your stretch right in here. So I'm working on that. It's my right side that has the shift. So I'm going to stretch this out just like this. Right. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to step with my right leg forward. Nope, I'm going to start with my left leg forward because I'm doing my right shift. And what I'm going to do is just going to reach this side. Right? And that's going to give a nice stretch right down the whole leg right in there. Holding these for like 30 seconds. And then the next one I want to do is a same side stretch. So I'm stretching out my right side. I'm going to get into this like runner stretch where we stretch out the calves. Right. That is what you need for the lengthening. And what we'll do is we'll go on to the next exercise. Alright, so the next exercise I want you to do is also on your same side. I want you to get a weight. If you don't have a cable system where you can hook it up at the bottom and a little thing you can hook to your ankle, what I do is I take a elastic band and I put it through the whole, this is a 25-pound weight. I probably need a 40-pound weight. It's probably going to move on me. But again, we're working on our right side and I'm just putting it in and stepping out. I'm just going to move this out a little bit. What I want to do is I want to work 4 reps, and then what I want to do is about 10 to 15, I want to work 4 sets at about 10 to 15 reps, right? And you can do it one of 2 ways, but let's just start with this one. The 10 reps will be like this. You step out a little bit, get a little tension in it, and then you're going to hold for 1,000, 2, 1,000. 1,000, 2, 1,002. 1,002, 1,003. 1,002, 1,004. 1,002, 1,005. 1,002, 1,006. Up to 10 to 15, right? So you're using a little isometric hold at the end of it. When you're done with those 4 reps, I'm sorry, you keep saying that 4 reps, it's 4 sets. I want you to turn around, and now we're going to work the glute side. So we're going to be squeezing our glutes, and what we'll do is, I like to step kind of in line in here, and then you're just going to go out the same thing. 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Pull it out and hold. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, back. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, back. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Again, those are your 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps. The inside one is working the adductor. This going to the out will be working your abductor, your AB, and your glutes. So make sure you're squeezing your glutes on that. Right? That is your activation or the strengthening part. All right, and lastly is the last exercise is kind of the integrative exercise where we add the squat and a little bit of tension, right? So what you need for this one is you need a wall and you need a ball, right? So what I do is I take the ball behind me, kind of put it up high, or actually kind of low, start low, and then what you're going to do is you're going to squat and then do presses. Squat and press. Squat and press. And remember, think about when you're going up, you're pushing your knees out. Right? Now, once this gets a little bit easier, we'll add a little weight. I put this under my chin, keep it close to my body. And I go down, and you can push up. Pushing out. Okay? That in that order. I want you to foam roll, which is your self-myofascial release. I want you to stretch it and then lengthen, which is the side stretches and the overhead stretches. Then I want you to do a little bit of strengthening. And then we're going to kind of put it all together, meaning that ball squat, wall squat with overhead press, right? That is for your asymmetrical shift as you squat.